Hello students, welcome to class 1 political science class. Today I will continue with lesson 2 fundamental concepts. The topic which I will discuss with you is elements of state. Before discussion of the topic, I will discuss the key terms with you. The first term is implemented. Implemented means enforced. Next, contemporary, living or occurring at the same time. Foreign policy, a government strategy in dealing with other nations. For example, India's relations with Pakistan, China, USA, Canada, etc. Sovereignty, supreme power or authority. Now I will discuss today's topic, that is the elements of state. Yesterday I discussed the two elements of the state, that is population and territory. Today I will discuss the third element of the state, that is government. Government means sarkar. Government is a political organization of the state through which the laws of the state are made, implemented and enforced. Actually, the government is a working agency of the state. Each government has three organs, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. Legislature performs rule-making function of the state. Executive enforces and implements the laws of the state, and judiciary applies the laws to specific cases and settles the disputes. In ancient times, the king used to perform all these three functions of the government. Imagine one king alone was doing all these three functions at different times of the day. In Mughal time, they had Diwane Aam, where the king used to meet common people, like today's Lok Sabha. Diwane Khas, where the king used to have meeting with his special ministers. Jahangir had a hanging bell in his court and is famous for his justice. But now all these works are decentralized and are exercised by three organs, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. Students, you have done in class 10th also in parliamentary form of government, like in India and Britain, the legislature and executive are closely related. Like in India, a person who becomes a member of legislature like Lok Sabha can also be selected to be a minister. Like today, whosoever is minister is also a member of Lok Sabha. So legislature and executive are closely related. But in presidential democracy like in USA, legislature and executive are separate organs, each with fixed tenure. The executive is not responsible to legislature like in India. It is responsible to the people. But the government keeps on changing after regular intervals. In contemporary times, almost all the states are democratic form of government. The next feature of the state is sovereignty. It is the most essential element of state. Suppose a group of people formed illegally protest against the government and captures some power and also captures some area and selects their leader and start following. Now here one thing is missing, one element is missing. Can you tell me which element is missing? Yes, that is sovereignty. No doubt they have population, they have territory, they have their leader, but they don't have sovereignty, because whatever they decide, their own group will follow. No other agency or organ will follow. So sovereignty is the most important organ of the state. So this is the what required in every state. A sovereign government is the only maker of the laws in the land and according to the international law. A person or a group cannot claim sovereignty against the government. So a state is sovereign, not a citizen. India is a sovereign state. Sovereignty has two dimensions: internal sovereignty and external sovereignty. Internal sovereignty means the power of the state to order and regulate the activities of the people which are at work within its territory, because internal means within. People are to act in accordance with the laws of the state. The state can punish for violation of any of its law. Now, here I would like to tell you one statement. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. It's very important statement. Suppose you do something which is legally wrong. Maybe you were innocent because you had no knowledge of law. But law will not excuse you. It is expected you must have knowledge of law of the land and you must follow it. Otherwise the state will punish you for it. After internal sovereignty, I will discuss the external sovereignty. It means complete independence of the state from external control. It also means freedom of state to have its own foreign policy. Here I would like to tell you, it's India's choice what type of relations will it have with other countries. Relations like trade relations, tourism relations, technology relations, or student visa promotion relations, etc. It all depends on the government policy. It is called sovereignty of the state. On 15th August 1947, India became not only independent but also sovereign power. Students, this finishes my today's topic, and you will watch this video and YouTube video and solve the snap homework. I will continue the chapter next time. Till then, goodbye.